So big news, it's official. I am leaving Canada in 2 months. I was actually really excited. My house is sold and everything's packed.
It's gonna go back to where you can work and support your family without stressing out. Seriously, my bills alone are $3,000 a month. I'm a single mom.
The disasters we're facing as a world, they are being driven by climate change and nature loss, from things like wildfires.
Yes, I came across two videos, one being in Canada and another lady from the US, all saying just the same thing. I don't understand what is happening here, like you have seen here. She has sold everything. She's moving out of Canada because she cannot stand it again. She's unable to actually do a lot of things compared to what is going on now. And Trudeau recently released a video blaming all the disasters on climate change. And he says when he wakes up every single morning, he is thinking how he can change the lives or the living conditions of people. Is it actually true? If you realize from the trend I see daily on Twitter, majority of the population seems not to be happy. It is concerning. This is something we have been talking about on this channel for some time. I don't know if you've seen all this. Take a look at this.
So big news, it's official. I am leaving Canada in 2 months. I was actually really excited. My house is sold and everything's packed, and man, I fought to stay here so bad, but I just cannot find the care my kid needs, and it's just too hard. It's too hard to be here. I'm just struggling in every area, and the government, everything's gone downhill, and this is not the Canada I moved to, and I've spent more than half my life here, 23 years. And I've been so in it that now that it's final, I just realized how sad I am. And I hate that I'm being forced to do this. And I'm leaving so many pieces of my heart here. Maybe one day we can come back, but man, I'm so sad that Canada is like this right now.
It's gonna go back to where you can work and support your family without stressing out. Seriously. My bills alone are $3,000 a month. I'm a single mom who
Yes, this is the result of what you voted for. I don't know who you actually voted. Now taking a look into the US.
work every single day. I get maybe a day off. Sometimes if I'm lucky, I'll get 10 days off. I'm sick of it. I'm so sick of this. And I got to pay my daughter's braces. And now I have to bring her in for them to remove them because I can't afford to pay it all off at once. I am so sick of this country. I'm so sick of how expensive it is. Something needs to happen. Where I live, rent is insane. A 2-bedroom is $1,000. I can't go to the grocery store and get a week's worth of groceries without spending $300, $400. Gas alone, almost $4 a gallon. I have to drive all over my town for my job because I clean houses. And I'm so sick of it. Something needs to be done. Something. These prices are insane. It's ridiculous. Nobody can survive like this, especially if you're alone, you're single. You can't. Like, do I have to take a roommate and rent out my son's room and move him in my room? Like, this country, it sucks. It sucks. I'm sick of it. And I'm tired. God, and I'm pissed.
Yes, when you take a look at these two ladies, they are all saying the same thing. I need to find out who they voted for. If it's that they voted these people currently ruling, then you get what you voted for. It is sad. You are fleeing your country to another country simply because of cost of living. This lady cannot take it again. She works all days, just maybe a day off, and with two kids receiving about $300 every single month for child support. I understand how things might be. It might open your brain, to choose a good leader that will be able to lower all this. People don't realize all this. Like I see now with black people coming on the street to actually talk against these current administrations because they have experience of the hard way. It is time people realize they wake up, remove the people that are making life miserable for the common man. Justin Trudeau recently had an interview today. I was sick after watching this. He tells me about climate change, pertaining to the disasters facing around, and he went further to talk about how he get up every single day thinking how he can make life good for everyone. He has made it that way. People are even facing these fire disasters. They cannot even know what is going on because Trudeau thought he could do a lot and all news was banned on Facebook, Instagram. They cannot get information.
The disasters we're facing as a world are not just bad luck. Of that, there is no question. They are being driven by climate change and nature loss. The question is, therefore, what are we to do about it? Some, including some politicians, have tried to sell us on ignoring the environmental crisis, whether that's climate change, biodiversity loss, or pollution. Or they say that we have to choose between making people's lives more affordable on the one hand or protecting our planet on the other. Well, that's just plain wrong. I wake up every day and think about how I can help make life more affordable for Canadian families. That's what our grocery rebate, or our work to build housing, or our $10 a day childcare is all about. And I also wake up every day and think about how to keep people safe from things like wildfires, and how to protect the world that our kids and grandkids will inherit.
When you see a real politician talking, this is how they speak. How he wants to protect the whole world, how all the fire disasters have been attributed to climate change. Sometimes I even question myself, believing some of these things. They have just concluded like all the fire we have been experiencing in different countries all boils down to climate change. I want you to know your thought under the comment section.